Alright, so regarding this toxicology report, I do not know. This is all I know on it, okay? This is the extent of my knowledge on this. So somebody who may understand the court system and law and medical stuff maybe can better inform us, laymen as we are, as to what may be going on here. Okay, so let's start with, because it's not just the toxicology report, it's other stuff. So let's start with what the judge ordered. This is that document here from the 12th of June. And he ordered that they must release all of these things right here. A statement of witness number 9, of which we heard some, but she had others that we haven't heard. Then there is the defendant's statements to law enforcement, which we have received. The test performed on the defendant, I assume they're talking about the lie detector stuff. That was released. Well, look at this one. Autopsy and crime scene photographs. We'll come back to that. 911 calls. Cell phone records, emails to the Sanford Police Department, recorded telephone calls from the jail, ordered and adjudged. I'm not a lawyer or anything. So, it says here to me, it says, let's see, directed in April 30th. Where does it say? Yes. Okay. Right here. All materials previously provided in discovery shall be released in accordance with the terms of this order within 15 days of rendition of this order, which was 12th of June. Well, I mean, it's already now July. So what's going on? What happened? Where did all that stuff go? Seems to me like there was something must have been filed, right, to stop this from being released. Because it wasn't just the toxicology report. Now, the toxicology I don't see it specifically mentioned in here. I see autopsy, but I don't see the word toxicology report. So let's just focus on that for a moment. Autopsy. The autopsy report should be released within 15 days from the date of this order. The autopsy report. Now we had some of the autopsy report, didn't we? That was released a long time ago, but it wasn't the full one. So let's look at that. We got the medical examiner report. And let's go to, that's on page 125. Let's go to page 130. Page 130. Let me see, get that. Page 130, end of report. It says right here, toxicology. See separate report from NMS Laboratories. That's interesting. What is that? I don't even know if this is it, but we'll look at this, right? This is the part where it says, look at it, it says, from the office of the medical examiner. Don't know. This is the same, but this is what people are talking about here, at least as far as what they found THC in his chest blood. But we don't have a, see, I don't know how they do the test for urine. There's no number here. But this is all we have of that, right? So clearly this is not a full, well, that was it. And then identification and all the goofy stuff. So the question is, this is, right, this is not a full report here, obviously. There's stuff missing. The question is, though, is when the judge said the autopsy report should be released 15 days, which would have been the 27th of June. Does that autopsy report include the toxicology report? When we go back to 130, it says it's a separate report from NMS Laboratories, but would it still be filed under the heading of medical examiner report? I don't know. But we go back to that 137. Will we get a more thorough of that? Thorough going of what the I don't even know what a toxicology report looks like. So, but that's the question though, is that included, even if they decided to go ahead and include all the full autopsy report, would it still then include the toxicology report? That's the question there. And the other question is, well, why haven't they released it? What's going on? They've already gone over their time. Now, if you watch the bond hearing, though, you heard them mention a couple of things. You heard them mention, what was it? Yes, there was this recorded telephone calls from jail, which there are like over 150 or something like that. And we've only gotten 6. Right? But they were arguing about that in court at the bond hearing. What else were they arguing about? They argued about they argued about statements of witness number 9. So they argued about those things. So perhaps there was something O'Mara did, or the state did too, or whatever, to hold this order up. That's what the only thing I can think of. Because so much of this stuff hasn't been released that was ordered to be released. Well, we got that, right? We got that. We got 2 out of 3 so far. And here's the second part of that: crime scene photographs. Apparently, there's more crime scene photographs that we don't have that they were ordered to release, aside from the victim's body, which is unfortunate in one sense, because I want to see what pants he was wearing, because we got reports in the police report of him wearing shorts. So I want to see what he was actually wearing. But if they're not going to release photos of the body, then we're not going to know. We're not going to know. We'll never know. Anyways, there's supposed to be these photographs. Where are these new photographs? We haven't gotten those either, and that wasn't argued in court. You see? Based upon this information in this court, all 911 calls have been disclosed to the media. Therefore, no further order mandating disclosure is necessary. So where's the link to that? That's not on the Discovery site, which I got access to again, by the way. That's not on the Discovery site. It's not back, right? They're not up there. Cell phone records. Wow, that would be great to see, but this is... they're talking about... Yeah. See, what I want this because... Let's see, this person's contacted the defendant in days surrounding the incident should not be... Right. The state shall provide a list of dates and times that the defendant contacted the Sanford Police Department. I want that because I want to see... Well, those are going to be just actual phone records. I want to see the actual phone itself, like saying outgoing and ingoing calls, because I want to see if he was trying to call anyone else before. Well, then that would still show too. Yeah, before, when he says he was at the clubhouse and there's inconsistencies of when he actually connected to non-emergency. There's inconsistencies there, so I want to see his records to see if he was trying to call somebody else or if he was trying to call that non-emergency line a couple times, things of that nature. But then they say all other cell phone records should be exempt. But another one we'll get out of this to be sure is, did he call, and it looks like he did, according to that one, by looking at that one photograph of the bloody head, and then looking at the 911 records, it looks like George called right after the shooting. Looks like he called the police department. But I don't know. I can't be sure. We'll see, though. But regardless, where's that? That was supposed to be released. That's not been released. Then these emails to the Sanford Police Department. I mean, I know that there was some released regarding Wendy Dorville, the coordinator for setting up Neighborhood Watch, but perhaps there's more. That stuff hasn't been released. And we went over the jail calls, and that was it. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, they were ordered to release this stuff by the 27th. Here we are going on the 1st now, July 1st. So what's going on? I don't know. Well, we'll find out soon enough, I assume. All right, so that's it for now. Just an update, let you know what's going on about all that. Peace out.